Hello everyone, welcome back. Zargot here. So just a couple more days till Rise of Ixalan comes out, in which case we're going to be jumping into a lot of those drafts, having a lot of fun playing with the new cards. I thought I'd jump on tonight and just have some fun playing Ixalan a little bit more before it does rotate out. This might be the last draft, but we'll see. I might have time for a couple more. Anyway, hope you're going to enjoy watching the picks. Hope you're going to enjoy watching the matches. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So see what we got in our first pack. Okay, so we got the compass here in our first pack. Also the fire cannon, got the arsonist, bloodletter, a couple vampire cards. It's actually a pretty decent first pack here. Unfriendly fire. This is pretty decent. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the compass though. I actually like the compass a lot. Lets you kind of ramp, fix your mana. Ooh, Ixalan's binding. It's also a fire cannon blast, a cutlass here. I think the binding's just much better than anything else in the pack, so we'll be happy to take that. Draw a lot of cards. Here's another cannon, another bloodletter. Wow. It's also a ruthless knave. I think we just take the bloodletter here. I mean, bloodletter is really good. I think I'd rather have that over an unfriendly fire. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and take the bloodletter here. That seems to be the pick. So we'll go ahead and snag that. And it's black-white, so maybe we'll move into some vampires. Alright, let's see what we got here. Unfriendly fire. Skullduggery. Skullduggery's pretty decent. I don't really care for the Armasaur, so yeah, Skullduggery's a good combat trait, goes with our bloodletter, so I think that's a fine pick here. Okay, so there's a Raptor Companion that goes with our Ixalan's binding. I don't think we really want any of the green cards here. Not interested in the Dreadnought right now. There's an Interloper, which is fine, but I feel like those are a lot easier to pick up than Raptor's Companion. It's also a Windstrider. But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and take the Raptor's Companion here. I think that's going to be a fine pick. Okay. So, I mean, we're not really committed to either of these colors. Well, actually, no, there's an Anointed Deacon. I do like Anointed Deacon, especially when I already have a Bloodletter. I mean, there's also Thrasher Raptors, but Deacon's pretty good here. And now, not a lot of anything for us. I mean, I suppose we could take the Castaways. I mean, it's just for a 2-drop, just to kind of cut any of the 2-drop black cards from the draft here, and just a bunch of nothing. I mean, green seems to be open. I guess we can take the Whiptail. Here's an Arsonist or Fire Cannon. Maybe we'll just take the Fire Cannon. I actually like this card. I like playing one of these in the decks. And here we got a Schooner or an Encampment Keeper. Another Windstrider. I guess we can just take the Crushing here. Maybe we're going to play some green. Here's the Duress. We can take that for the board if we're going to be in black. Okay, take the Seeker. Sometimes we play one of those. Not going to play any of these cards. Okay, they can have that. No problem. Okay, so still not 100% committed to anything really. I mean, it looks like we're going to be black-white, but we only have 3 white cards. We could abandon that pretty simply. I mean, we got a couple green cards already. Black's looking pretty decent, with the Deacon. What do we got here? Well, Bishop Soldier. Actually, I like Bishop Soldier a lot. That's a good 2-drop. That definitely makes me want to stick with my white cards. I mean, Ixalan's binding's a fine splash, even if we don't play the other white cards. But Bishop Soldier's pretty good. Happy to get that. Maybe we'll wield the Queenspace Soldier. So go ahead and snag that here. And another Deacon, or Skyblade, or Hammerskull. I think I'd rather have the Hammerskull over the Skyblade, and I don't want a second Deacon just yet. Hammerskull's always going to be good. I mean, that's just a good on the curve. It pushes through your ground creatures. I've been a big fan of Hammerskull. Okay, so what do we got in our pack here? Pious Interdiction. I mean, that seems to be pretty good. I like hard removal. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Now we've got Mark of the Vampire, another Castaways, Pterodon Knight, Queen's Commission. I'm going to take the Pterodon Knight, but maybe just take Mark of the Vampire. I like having one of these in the deck. We do have one flyer, but maybe we can pick up another Bloodletter here. Yeah, that seems pretty fine. Okay. So what else do we need here? Definitely need some more creatures. Ooh, Contract Killing. The Contract Killing or the Aerosaur. Maybe we just need to take the Aerosaur here. We've got a few pieces of removal already. Yeah. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's just take Contract Killing. I mean, Yeah, let's just take Contract Killing. This is going to be fine. I like Contract Killing, but we're pretty good on removal. Now we need to definitely focus on creatures for the rest of the draft here. Probably just take the Interloper. I think I like that over the Cutthroat. Yeah, I mean, this is the Menace guy. Something to put Mark of the Vampire on. And plus it Explorers, help you get into your deck a little farther. And here we can just take Sheltering Light. I guess is a fine combat trick. Pretty light on creatures. Wow, another Interdiction? Oh, no. Here we go. We're going to take the Defender of the Dusk. And maybe we just need to take another Castaways here, just for something. Yeah, we just take it for a 2-drop. That's fine. What else we got here? I'm not going to play any of these cards. I guess there's a world where the Chupacabra could mean a deck. Okay, another Interloper's fine. And we'll take the Cobble Wings. We don't want any more Castaways. Another Sheltering Light. Okay. Alright, so we definitely need some more creatures. This is a great pack. Lightning Strike, Vine Shaper, Mystic. Got a Lookout. I think we're just going to take the Skyblade, though. I mean, we need 2-drops. This is good for our Vampire theme. We got the Deacon, Mark of the Vampire. Here we can just take another Skullduggery, I guess. That's probably fine. Ooh, another Bloodletter. Perfect. That's what we want. Bloodletter's going to be good for our deck. Wow, another Lightning Strike, more Pious Interdictions. I guess we're going to take the Queen's Commission here. It's, you know, sort of a 3-drop. And again with Anointed Deacon. Ooh, okay. Normally I would take the Deacon, but we're going to slam another Hammer Skull. This is going to be pretty good for us. Wow, Black-White is very open. Let's take a Vampire Zeal here. We don't need any more hard removal. Take this, the Queen's Bay. That's fine. We want some more 2-drops. Yeah, Black-White is very open. Let's take the Aerosaur here. Something in the air is going to be fine. We got little blockers on the ground. Take the Tormentor maybe for the board. It's probably fine. We don't need another Encampment Keeper. And, well, Demystify for the board. That's fine. Yeah, so yeah, White-Black really opened up in the last pack there. Okay. Well, there's nothing here. That's fine. It's the last few picks. Okay. Probably nothing left for the rest of the picks here. Not a problem. We've got enough to, you know, work with here. We've already got our 23. Probably not going to make any changes. But let's go ahead and take a look at our deck now. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we really need to make any changes to the 23 we had laid out. We went ahead and added land. We got Fire Cannon Blast for the board. You know, a couple other little sideboard options, Sheltering Light, Demystify, things like that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and send this, and we will see everyone in round number 1. Okay, welcome to round 1. Our opponent's going to be on the play, and not a fantastic hand. I think we'll go ahead and keep it, though. I mean, we got a 3-drop. We got a piece of removal. Oh, perfect. And we got rewarded for our greediness. We did get our 2-drop, so that's going to be just fine. So our opponent's got black-blue. I'm assuming we're playing against Pirates. That's a big guy to start with, but you know what? We got the Raptor Companion, so you know, that'll probably keep them off the attack here. Ooh, 3-color. Okay, Sailor means, well, we won't be attacking with the Raptor Companion anytime soon. But they're not attacking with the Scoundrels. I guess we're going to go ahead and just make a couple tokens here. Might get a little bit of value with the Deacon, although they do have Sailor means. Kind of a big brick wall there. Oh, so our opponent ramped. Ooh, got the banner. Yeah, that's going to be tough to contend with. Now we got 5-4 and a 2-5. I suppose we're just going to play the Interloper. Let's see what we see here. More lands. Probably didn't need to see any more land for our deck. Yeah, no attacks. We're going to send it back. This is going to be a tough battle if our opponent keeps playing Pirates. I suppose we do have Ixalan's Binding. Ouch. Okay, so they've probably got a couple Lightning Ray Crews, so they can get extra triggers off for their Pirates. Very respectable. Still no attacks from our opponent, so more land. Let's get the Deacon out here. We still don't have any attacks. I mean, we're not going to suicide our tokens in just yet. There's really no point in doing that. We haven't taken any combat damage. But yeah, our opponent's deck is going to be pretty difficult to deal with at this point. I mean, they've got big blockers. You know, they've got +1/+1 Pirate, which so far has been every creature they've played. And they do get some card advantage as well with the banner. Sending in a 2-5. Well, I don't want to risk losing our Deacon, so we'll take 2. Might just be looking to turn on Raid here. Yeah, they're just looking to draw extra card. They get to do some damage. That's not bad. A 3/3 for 3 that draws you a card and does 1 damage. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, the banner is just a beating here. Our opponent's got a pretty good deck. And, oh, so they were turning on Raid. Okay. So we're going to take some damage. We're going to lose a card. Not a big problem. We got plenty of land we can discard. But a 3/3 for 3 that does all that's pretty good. We might just lose to the Regan crew. Well, Love Letter's not bad. We can start getting into some damage with the Deacon next turn. You know, but I don't think our 4 turn is going to be able to do too much to our opponent. Maybe we just interdiction the Lightning Rig crew. Yeah, that might be the plan next turn. I suppose that also depends on what our opponent plays here. Alright, we'll take our 1, no problem. What else? And they still got a lot of cards in hand. Ouch, 1 with the wind. Okay, well, we're not going to be interdictioning the Lightning crew any longer. I think we got to take the 6 here. If we have any chance of winning, it's definitely going to be with the Bloodletter. Oh man, that is a beating. More pirates? Okay, well, that's not that bad. Although I guess it still is 2 for a 3/2, and they get to shoot us and loot. So, pretty decent. I guess I don't think we're going to really be able to win this game, but let's just see if we can see a little bit more of our opponent's deck. We're still definitely going to have to... Yeah, we've got to interdiction this guy. There's no way we're going to be able to deal with that. I guess the question is, do we go ahead and attack? We'll probably just go ahead and attack. Get our 4 in. I mean, we got plenty of lifelink tokens we can block on the ground, so... You know, and this is a real clock. You know, it's a 5-turn clock. It's not a fast clock, but it's a clock. Alright, down to 9. Opponent still has a lot of cards in hand. The Buccaneers. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers, all which basically trade with our creatures. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so let's see. We can block here. That'll be trade. Trade here. Go ahead and block the Sailor, and maybe just chump these. Yeah, we'll chump 1. We'll hold 1 token back. Down to 5. Wow. Okay, well, it's not a pirate, so do to explore. So many marauding looters. Queensblade Soldier, I don't think that's going to do it here. I mean, we can play both creatures in our hand. Do we want to attack? We might as well attack. I think we can still block. Well, maybe we don't attack here, actually. I don't think we can survive another turn, because they're going to get 4... Actually, I don't think there's any way we can survive this turn. Let's just play it out, though. I mean, we'll go ahead and get our 2 creatures. I don't think it really hurts to show these to our opponent. These aren't any... well, they do get to see Skullduggery now, so... Definitely don't want to draw that. You're going to take 1 here. Yeah, I think that's about it. We have 5 blockers. I mean, they don't have any menace creatures. Down to 3. They just have a lightning strike, or got the looter. Okay. So we're down to 2 with a lightning rig crew. So it's not a good feeling. Suppose they could just play 2 more pirates here and kill us right away. Nope, I guess they don't have it just yet. Going to send a couple guys in. But yeah, I mean, they... Okay, just sending everything in. Well, I mean, we got to block it all, so... Suppose we'll just block here. We don't have to trade that way. I guess we can double block here and get this guy off the board. We can chump here. No, actually, we'll block there. That'll kill this. We'll chump here and chump here. I mean, we're going to die anyway, but, you know, we'll live as long as we can. Going to run aground? Okay, well, that's... Yeah, that's going to be it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and concede and move to sideboarding here. Okay, so I think we probably want to put in Cobble Wings. Our opponent has a lot of defense on the ground for what we've seen, so we can switch out of Skullduggery for the Cobble Wings here. I think our hope is to get this on one of our 2 drops and hopefully to start swinging. So we'll send this back. Yeah, we're definitely going to be on the play, and well, I mean. This is an okay hand. You know, we can play Queensblade Soldier, or we can dirtle up with the Castaways. Okay, they got the Heart Stopper. I guess we'll just play the Skyblade here then. So hitting a lot of 2 drops, but we really need to hit a land this turn, or this isn't going to be a great game for us. Yep. All right. Start taking our licks each turn now from the Heart Stopper, but no follow up from our opponent. Okay, no land. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to get in for a 1. Maybe we just play the Castaways and go ahead and chump the Heart Stopper here. Yeah, the Castaways are not very good against this opponent anyway. And, well, there's the Regan crew. Yeah, so we'll definitely just chump up the Castaways. That's, wow, okay, we definitely need to hit a land next turn. So this 1 damage is not going to make it happen. I suppose with Mark of the Vampire, if we can hit consecutive lands, we can probably steal this game away. And we'll keep playing our 2-drops. Actually, if we hit a land, we can play the Sky March, Bloodletter. Then we got 3 damage in the air. Yeah, we'll go ahead and offer the trade here. We'll use the Queensblade Soldier. I'd really keep the Castaways around. We're not going to be attacking on the ground anytime soon, and at least the Castaways has a little bit more toughness. Our plan definitely is just to start slamming flyers and hopefully get Mark of the Vampire on them. We're not really going to win with the ground plan right now. What's our opponent going to do here now? Stormfleet Spy? Oh, okay, well, that's value. You know, again, that's something we can block with our Castaways. They get to draw a card. Okay, there's our land. All right, now we're going to get somewhere. So we get to drain our opponent for a point, swinging for a damage. It's not phenomenal. We're trading 1 for 1 right now with the Rigging Crew and the Skyblade. But, we'll start sending in 3 next turn. Okay, let's see what our opponent does. 5 mana. They're attacking with a Rig Crew, so what raid trigger do they need to set off this turn? Okay, they're just looking for answers. I guess we're putting enough pressure on the board. And that's good. I'm definitely happy we kept the Castaways around now because it does shut down all their 2s, their 2/2s and their 2/1s. So unfortunately, that was the that's not a land. Actually, the Raptor Companion is fine. We'll go ahead and send in for 3, and we can play the Raptor Companion. If we can get the Deacon down and the Mark of the Vampire, this game's probably going to be sealed up pretty well. Okay, taking our damage. Looks like our opponent's kind of flooding a little bit here. If they want to share some of those swamps, we'll gladly take them off their hands. More raid triggers, I assume? Well, we have no reason not to block here. What do they have? Oh. I wasn't expecting dual shot, so that's a little bit of a blowout. But we hit our land drop, so I think we're just going to put Mark of the Vampire on the Bloodletter. Yeah, we might as well. I mean, we know our opponent has Run Aground in their deck. Oh my god. And there's Run Aground. Oh, punished. Alright, well, we're still ahead, so we'll go ahead and send in our 1 damage. It's fine. Our opponent's going to shoot us for 1, and they'll be able to attack back for 2. We'll go to 14. But we can play the Bloodletter again and get a point of drain in. We might have to stop attacking with the Skyblade on the following turn, however. Anything from our opponent this turn? Alright, well, they're not putting too much pressure on the board right now, so I guess we'll just send in the 1. If they had played something that turn, we probably would have held back the Skyblade. But their 2/2 really doesn't pressure us too much right now. And if we can hit a land, we're definitely going to start winning the race with the Glorifier. Alright, our opponent drew something worth casting, it looks like. Yeah, looks like they got a pirate here. They got a looter. Or... oh, hostage taker. Well, now that is unfortunate. They're going to take our Bloodletter and cast it. Well, hostage taker late game was very strong. Kind of felt like we were going to win this game pretty easily. Now I'm not too sure about that. We need to hit a land right away. Okay. So now I think we just play the Glorifier. It's a big blocker. Hopefully this will shut our opponent's attacks down. I don't think they have any removal. It seems like they've probably had the same 2 cards in hand for a while. But now we are definitely starting to fall behind. We have Contract Killing, so if they go bananas with anything, we'll be able to take it out. We're going to explore here. Good, hit some more land. So that's good for us. No attack, so they don't have any combat tricks. Okay, so I think we just Contract Kill the Lightning Crew here. We're definitely going to die to this if we don't. We'll take 1 more damage from it. But we actually probably will just go ahead and sacrifice the tokens to get the Bishop Soldier right now. We have enough mana to cast everything in our deck. I'd rather just get more blockers on the board. Do we want to attack for 4? Maybe. No, let's hold back for a turn here. I don't want to get beat up too bad to a random combat trick or removal spell. Our opponent's turning on a raid again. I think we can probably block with the Bishop Soldier. That's fine. He'll gain us a few life points. They have another dual shot, or... oh. Wow, okay. Well, it's actually pretty good. That's going to do some damage to us and discard our Deacon, and of course we hit land after that, so we'll probably just hold on to the land. And, actually, no, we're going to need to play the land. We don't want... we're going to have to play the land here. Suppose we're just going to pass it back to our opponent. I don't really want to open ourselves up to getting killed. Skullduggery. Alright, now we're talking. Now, what do we want to send in this turn? I guess we could send in the Bishop Soldier, maybe? See if how our opponent blocks. If anything, we could just pump it. Let's just send in the Skyblade and the Bishop Soldier. Maybe our opponent will get greedy and try to block the Skyblade. We're going to double block the Bishop Soldier. And triple block the Bishop Soldier. So what do we want to kill? The Bloodletter? Maybe we should just take the opportunity to go ahead and get rid of the bigger toughness creature. Yeah, because I think the Glorifier is going to be doing the same thing now, whether we pay the life or not. We're probably not going to be paying the life anyway. We're pretty low. I mean, this does give us a few points to play with. Let's just get the bigger toughness creature off the board. This will, let us gain a few points of life. Try not to get too greedy. Our opponent does have a lot of cards in hand. Alright, what have they got here? One with the wind. Well, I guess we're going to pay that 2 life, go ahead and block. We really can't take 4 damage. Again, our opponent has so many cards in hand, I'm just worried about getting blown out from taking too much damage. So, let's just go ahead and get the Bloodletter off the board. Our opponent will win the race if we don't anyway, so. Alright, and Compass. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and activate this now. Go ahead and draw a land, play it. That's actually not a bad play there, because now the Compass will turn on, and we can start, sending back any of their good attackers here. Yeah, that's probably going to be fine. We definitely want to draw some. We need to draw something. We need to draw a flyer or something with a little bit of body. I suppose we probably need to go ahead and take the damage this turn. We can't afford to lose our 1 creature. Ouch. Looter. Okay. Well, there's a target for our Compass. Or the Spires, I guess I should say. So now I don't think we have any attacks. Actually, Hammer Skull is not a bad draw. I think we can go ahead and attack with the Skyblade, get our damage in. And we'll go ahead and play the Hammer Skull. We've got a blocker for their 2/2, and then we'll go ahead and use the Spires on the Looter. Again, we're on the 9-turn clock right now. That's not going to do it. Okay, and a second one with the wind is probably going to seal this up for our opponent here. We'll go ahead and send 1 creature back. We're going to take 4, go to 3. This is going to be really tough for us to get back from. And what's our opponent playing? Another Pirate. Galleon. Okay. So next turn they can just go ahead and flip that and just start drawing a lot of cards off of it. It's pretty decent. They get to loot. Swamp is not going to do it, so we have no attacks this turn. So send it back to our opponent. Hopefully we can draw something on the following turn. But we will see. I'm probably just going to send in our 2 4-power creatures. We're going to have to chump them both. Or Unfriendly Fire. Alright, well that's it for this round. We'll see you in match number 2. Okay, looks like our opponent's going to be on the draw. And we've got a bunch of 2-drops here. We've got the Compass, plenty of mana. This is a fine keep. Playing against blue again. Ooh, okay, Pious Interdiction. That's fantastic. We got so many removal spells in our deck. We're going to hit several of those throughout the game. Maybe we're playing against Merfolk here. Go ahead and get the Raptor Companion out since our opponent didn't play anything. Okay, well our opponent's going to tap us down. Not a problem. So do we want to play our Flyer here maybe? Maybe the Bishop Soldier? Or maybe just play the Queen's Base so we can trade with the Water Trap Weaver? That seems fine. Let's do that. So that way we don't have to trade our Raptor Companion just yet. So our opponent's playing Control. Well, I guess Water Trap Weaver is going to be... Ooh, a second Water Trap Weaver. Okay, so... Going to tap down the Queen's Base Soldier. Start getting some damage. Well, that'll do it. Alright. Oh, that's a good draw for us. Now we can slam a couple vampires here. I guess we probably just go ahead and send the companion in. I mean, it's going to trade for a 2-drop at this point. We might as well get them off the board now. Go ahead and play the Skyblade. And actually, we can't play 2 2-drops, so we only have 1 plane. So we'll go ahead and play the Compass here. So this is still fine. Nothing too aggressive from our opponent just yet. I'm assuming this is going to be Merfolk. Alright. And we've got 2-drop. Shaper's Apprentice. Okay, that's a fine card. 2-1 flyer for 2. I think we're probably just going to start sending everything in, though. I mean, we've got a lot of plays here. We've got so much removal. And we got the Bishop Soldier. Probably just play the Interloper, but let's just start sending everything. If they want to trade off, that's fine. And if they don't, and they want to go ahead and start attacking back, that's fine, too. I think we have an... Okay, perfect. So I took 3. We'll go ahead and play this guy. Let's see if we hit... Hopefully we don't hit a land. Binding? Yeah, I think we'll probably just keep that on top. I'm fine with that. I mean, now we have a lot of options for removal spells. We got a 3/3 Menace. Okay, take our 2. No problem. See if our opponent has a couple Merfolk for us. Got the Lookout. So, what do they hit here? Siren's Rose? Is that going to the graveyard? No. Okay. So, do we want to bind the Siren? Guess we could send the Interloper in. See if our opponent wants to trade. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. If they want to trade this for the Siren, I think I would make that trade right now. Then we can hold up all of our removal spells. Chances are they're probably just going to go ahead and take 3 here. Well, they're thinking about it. Nope, we're going to off the double block. Yep, so we'll go ahead and get the lookout out of here. That's completely fine. I'm happy to kind of see that card gone. And I guess now we could turn on the compass, get a plains and play the Bishop Soldier. That's probably going to be pretty decent for us here. Now our whole deck's turned on. We're thinning out some of our land draws as well. Just got to keep in mind our opponent does have the ruse. So they can kind of blow us out within double blocks. Okay, hit some more land. So we're only 1 land away from turning the compass on completely. I think we just send everything in. There's really no reason not to at this point. If our opponent wants to bounce something, that's okay. We'll just replay it. I'm just going to trade here. Okay, well, clearing out the board. So let's just go ahead and grab another plains. Go ahead and play that. And, now we've got the compass transformed on the following turn to kind of shut down anything crazy they play. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and send in 1 damage here. They're not going to be able to block it. Probably just go ahead and play the Bloodletter. And, there's really no reason to play any of our removal spells on their 2-1. We're looking pretty decent here. And plus they still have the ruse up. I suppose we could just search for another land with the compass. Yeah, just go ahead and make sure this turns on. Just get another plains. Okay, perfect. So now if they choose to hold back any blockers, we can just start turning those off. And we thin out our deck a little bit more as well, which is nice. Branchwalker, that's a pretty good card. Definitely better on turn 2, but who's going to snub a 2-drop that's a 3-2 and lets you throw a Jungle Delver into your graveyard? More land. So I suppose we can go ahead and bind the Shaper here. Hopefully get the ruse out of their hand, then maybe we'll just interdiction. And, oh, no, they have dive down. So, I don't really want an interdiction. They're just going to ruse it. So maybe we'll just try and hold out and see if we can get something later. Oh, that didn't feel very good. Oh, man. Suppose we could just play creature, start getting some attacks in, put them in a position where they're going to have to use the ruse. Well, they're going to get aggressive. I'll just turn that off. That's what the spires are for. Okay. Well, this isn't really going to give us any crazy attackers or anything. I guess we're just going to have to interdiction something at this point. We got to get the ruse out of their hand. We can't sit here and wait for any more creatures on our side. So hopefully they'll go ahead and cast this and they don't have another dive down. Do they have another dive down? That would be terrible. No, okay, good. They got the ruse out of there. So, it feels terrible. We had to use 2 of our removal spells just to get 1 card out of their hand, but the longer we sit here waiting, the more opportunities they're going to have to draw on to answer. So let's go ahead and get our damage in here. We'll hold back the Bloodletter. Maybe we'll be able to contract kill the Shaper on their turn. And do they have any... Nothing this turn? Okay, and more land for us. So, yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and get 1 more attack in with the flyer here and give ourselves 1 more turn opportunity to draw something else to deal with the Shaper Apprentice. Okay, that's a big blocker, but again we've got the Spire, so not too worried about it. Hammer Skull. Okay, now that's going to make things a little more different because we can kind of start attacking. We can remove the Shaper from combat, or we can move the big blocker from combat. Let's go ahead and contract kill their flyer, actually. And then we can start getting 3 damage in. We'll be on a 4-turn clock at this point. Depths of Desire. Okay, well that's alright. We'll still be able to get our damage in this turn. And we have other elves in our deck, so we'll go ahead and play the Hammer Skull here and see what our opponent has. Oh, okay, let's go to sideboarding. Not sure exactly why they conceded there, but maybe they knew they ran out of options. So let's go ahead and throw in the Fire Cannon, take out the Compass. I think the Fire Cannon is going to be really good against our opponent. And let's throw in a Duress. They had a lot of kind of interactive spells there. And I think we should take out Mark of the Vampire just because we saw a few bounce spells. Okay, opponent's going to be on the play. We've got a 2-drop, 3-drop, couple 2-drops, couple 3-drops. Got Ixalan's Binding. Got a couple mana sources. We're happy with this. And what's our opponent got here? Deeproot Warrior. It's pretty aggressive, so we'll go ahead and play the Raptor. Go ahead and get the Deeproot off the board if we can. Definitely need to hit a land drop on the next turn, or this could spiral out of control for us. We're going to go ahead and offer the trade. Hopefully they don't have dive down. Nope, perfect. We want to get that off the board as soon as possible. And Merfolk, of course. What's our opponent got here? Got the Apprentice, and they're... Well, you know, we're not drawing the land, but we are drawing a lot of 2-drops, so we're still able to play spells every turn for the next couple turns. Branchwalker, hopefully they don't hit... Okay, good. They hit an island. So that's good for us, dealing with a 3-2. It's probably not... still no land. Guess we're going to play the Castaways here. I'm happy to trade that for the Branchwalker. And I don't think we're going to attack... Yeah, they played their island. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to attack here. I mean, 1 for 2 is not very good, so... What's our opponent casting here? Oh, they... Perilous Voyage for their Branchwalker and revealed a Perilous Voyage. And I have another one? Okay, that's interesting. So they have bounce spells. Wow. Well, they're going to get aggressive on us now. We've got a pretty high life total, so I don't feel too bad. We'll go ahead and offer the trade here. If they have dive down, that's fine. Go ahead and get out of their hand. Oh, well, they did trade. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think we're just going to play the Hammer Skull. This is a good blocker. Or we could play the Queen's Commission. Let's play the Commission, because then if they don't have a Merfolk, we can block their 2-1. They're not going to start attacking. And then we can start attacking if they don't play any creatures this turn, which is unlikely. The Banner. Well, we've got Ixalan's Binding, so I suppose we could go ahead and take that out. Definitely offer the trade. Okay. Perfect. Got a few life points out of that. Got our land. Let's go ahead and play the Soldier and the Skyblade. We don't need to binding the Banner this turn. We didn't see any counter spells or anything like that from our opponent. Sentry, okay, well that shuts down our ground plan. So, didn't draw a land. I think we probably just need to binding the... Yeah, I think we just need to go ahead and cast Binding now, just to make sure they're not able to counterspell this. Okay, good. Now we can start chipping in for a 1. You know, our opponent's going to be able to do 2 to us each turn, but if we can hit another land drop, we've got some action with the Glorifier. Okay, yep, they'll go ahead and get in for their 2. They must have another creature here. Pirates. And Water Trap. Okay, so it's going to tap down our flyer. And we hit our 5th land drop, so we get to play the Glorifier or the Deacon. But actually, I kind of like playing the Hammer Skull. Hammer Skull blocks all their guys, and then the Fire Cannon, we can get that into play now, so that we can start shooting their 2 toughness creatures. So yeah, I'm actually fine with that. Just because I feel like if we play a big guy here and they bounce it, it's really going to set us back. And yeah, we'll go ahead and attack here. I mean, if they want to trade, that's fine. And if they don't, we have the Hammer Skull to block. Okay. And going to go ahead and trade. Oh, they're just going to go ahead and bounce our guy. Or... Oh! Oh, you know what? Voyage bounces a permanent. So they get the Banner back, and they get to eat our 2-drop. Okay. That was a bit of a misplay. We're going to take some punishment this turn for that. I suppose we can go ahead and bind the Banner again. But that did allow them to get some attacks in. Might have been a little aggressive on our opponent's behalf. So yeah, we'll go ahead and bind the Banner. Maybe we don't attack this turn. Yeah, we'll just probably hold back attacks this turn. We can jump both their creatures. And we play the Glorifier next turn. And we got a 2-1 flyer. So this is why I like the Fire Cannon, because we can take out 2 of their creatures with land draw. Okay, there we go. Drew a land. So basically every land you draw now turns into a 2 damage spell. So let's get the Deacon out. We can start sending the Skyblade. This is going to be 3 damage. Our opponent has no reason to block this. Okay, perfect. I don't mind taking 2 from their flyer for a couple turns, because we're going to play the Glorifier next turn, I think. And then after that, we'll just start shooting everything down with the Fire Cannon. Yeah, nothing from our opponent there. Probably go ahead and hold these lands. Turn the Deacon on again. Go ahead and get another 3 damage to the Skyblade. And our opponent, I'm assuming, is going to take this. I think they're out of bounce spells at this point. Yeah, get the Glorifier out. And now next turn, we're free to just start throwing all of our lands at their 2-drops. Ooh, what do they got here? Look out. Okay, not a problem. They hit a land? No. Okay. Ooh, air elemental. Ah. Oh, there goes our Glorifier. That's probably going to be what we're going to have to end up trading with there, unless we draw one of our pieces of removal. Interloper, yeah, that's not going to take care of an air elemental. But we still have a turn to deal with that. So suppose we could go ahead and pump the Skyblade. I think we can go and swing with the Glorifier and the Skyblade here. And we have the Fire Cannon Blast if our opponent wants to get crazy. Yeah, I think we probably should just pay the 2 life. Go ahead and get this flying. Don't think we can afford to pay that anymore after this turn. I'm assuming no blocks. Yeah, opponent goes to 6. That's pretty good for us. And yeah, we won't play anything here. I want to use the Fire Cannon. We can take out their 2-1 flyer. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and Fire Cannon the flyer here. We're going to take 2, go to 6, so we're not going to be able to turn on. Well, we'll probably be able to turn on the Glorifier one more time because we're going to need to block this air elemental. Or actually, we probably can go ahead and swing with all, and we'll be able to tap down their air elemental and present 7 flying damage, and even the Deacon can trade with the Headwater Sentry with the Fire Cannon. So yeah, I mean, they only have 1 blue mana. There's really nothing they can do at this point. No, there's nothing. There's no spells they can cast right now that's gonna keep this from being lethal. So yep. So we'll go ahead and trigger the Deacon. Go ahead and give ourselves our 7 damage in the air, and just go ahead and swing with everything. Okay, perfect. Just tap this down. Yep. All right. We'll see everyone in the next round. Okay, final round. We're going to be on the draw here. See what we've got in our opening hands. Lots of land. You got a 2-drop, combat trait, piece of removal. This is fine. Definitely want to hit some creatures, pretty quickly there. Opponent's playing black. More swamps. That's not going to do it. Queensblade Soldier. So I guess we're playing against vampires. Ooh, another plains. Okay, well, no more land, please. Get our Skyblade out here. What's our opponent got? An attack. I assume they have some kind of combat trick, so we're just going to go ahead and take 2. Not a problem. And what are we going to get? Contract Killing? Well, more removal. We'll go ahead and block this turn if our opponent sends in. We got Skullduggery up. Okay, they were bluffing us. And no land from our opponent, so still no attacks for us. And they missed land again. Mark of the Vampire. Yeah, let's just start racing here. If we're not going to draw any creatures, let's just start racing. If our opponent doesn't have, Vanquish the Weak, we're going to be looking pretty good. Okay, and they're going to hit their land? Nope. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get in for the 3. I don't think we need to play any of these removal spells. Just going to keep getting in for the 2, so they're just slugging away. Opponent is hitting their land drops. Queen's Commission, so they're going to gain some life. Well, actually we got the Hammer Skull now. So we'll send in our 3. Go ahead and drain them. Get our Hammer Skull out. And we have Skullduggery up, so we can block. And if there's any shenanigans, probably just start blocking the tokens, I think, just to prevent their life gain. Yeah, probably. Actually, we could block the Queensblade Soldier and a token. That way if they have Skullduggery, we can kind of get that out of their hand. And no. Ruthless Knave. I guess they're just trying to get some life points up. So still plenty of land. Yeah, let's just attack with everything. We can tap down the Ruthless Knave. We'll get 5 in this turn. And I guess we could play the Queensblade Soldier and just hold up Skullduggery again. Yeah, that's probably going to be fine. Probably just block a token here. Yeah, let's just block a token. Do we want to use Skullduggery? Probably not. Yeah, let's use Skullduggery. We can kill the token that we're blocking and give our guy +1/+1. So then on our turn we swing in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to gain 1. They'll be at 2. That seems fine. We have all the removal in the world in our hand as well. So okay, go ahead and sack it. Okay, completely fine. What are we going to draw here? More land? Well, again, I don't really mind too much. We're going to send for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put our opponent to 2. On the flashback, they can send in their token, I guess. Probably really no reason to do that, unless they can gain 1 more point of life. Cutlass? Okay. Probably need to switch that over to the token. Send in for 3. Even with that, though, they're not going to be able to recover from this. We'll be able to kill them with the flyer, so... And the Hammer Skull, so yeah, that's probably going to be it. Okay, let's go to sideboarding here. I think Fire Cannon Blast is going to be excellent. Our opponent has all 1 or 2 toughness creatures, it looks like, so we'll take out the Compass. It's going to be a bit slow against vampires. And... Yeah, I think that's probably it. Let's send this back. Okay, so this is a very slow hand. Maybe we want to go ahead and mulligan this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and mulligan this hand. I don't want to get blown out. Not fantastic. But you know, we've got a good 2-drop for blocking. I'm going to draw some more lands. And no creature from our opponent, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get the Queensbay Soldier out then. Maybe they just have a hand of all their big drops. Still no creatures. That's getting me a little bit worried. We'll get in a FR2 here. Play the Castaways. Hold up Skullduggery. What's our opponent have in their hand? Is this a Paladin? Altasaur? Okay. Well, that's a brick wall. Okay, well actually, the Bloodletter, that's a good draw there. So we can't attack this turn. But we can play the Deacon next turn and start swinging for 4 in the air. So that's definitely a game plan. What's our opponent got here? Swing at the Altasaur? What are they doing? Triggering Raid? No, we're definitely going to block with the Castaways. No reason not to. Castaways aren't doing anything for us. Cutthroat? Okay. Actually, that kind of changes things now. I think we want to go ahead and play the Deacon, pump the Soldier, and just send both. They're going to have to chump or take 6. If they take 6, we're going to be getting a little farther ahead than they're going to like, so because we'll be able to send the 4-flyer in the air next turn. That seems pretty good. And if they want to trade here, I'm fine with trading Queensbay Soldier for the Cutthroat. Okay. Completely fine. We can hold up the rest of our removal for any bigger threats they might have. And we're still going to be able to start chipping away for 4. Got their own Deacon. Okay. I suppose we could bind their Deacon. Well, since we drew Glorifier, if we draw Plains next turn, I'm going to feel pretty bad about not binding the Deacon, especially if they slam a couple Vampires. So let's go ahead and bind the Deacon. Swing for our 4 in the air. And hopefully we'll hit a Plane so we can play the Glorifier next turn. That seems fine. Yep, that seems fine. Let's go ahead and bind the Deacon. We have other removal spells. Our deck's got a ton of removal in it, so I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Okay. 3-turn clock. Well, I regret everything. That's an absolute monster. And we're still going to go ahead and send in for the 4. Our opponent, maybe they'll block. I'm not sure what's in their hand. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to block. We're not going to block with the Bloodletter. So let's go ahead and send it in. And I suppose we could send the Deacon as well if they want to trade. If they want to try to trade the Deacon away, we can. Okay, no, they're not going to do that. So yeah, that's fine. So say we could Skullduggery, you know, and get their flyer off the board with if they want to get rid of the Deacon. But we're going to play the Interloper. This is going to have menace. It's going to be a little hard for our opponent to block. We hit our Plane, so we can play the Glorifier next turn. So that's not a bad deal. Is it Vanguard? Yeah, that's good. Oh no! Now they can get back the Ancient. Well, it feels bad to click through that trigger. So we could have Skullduggery'd one of the tokens in response, but nothing we can do now. We'll go ahead and play the Glorifier. Go ahead and pass the turn back, and might just have to trade away the Glorifier for the Ancient. Oh, we've got a lot of turns here, so yep, I'm gonna get that back to hand. So we definitely need to keep that in mind. We can respond to it, you know, next time with the Skullduggery. Take out the Vanguard. So they're going to, again, they're not going to attack. So I suppose we can just go ahead and pump the Glorifier and just go ahead and attack here. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send in the Glorifier. Okay. And we'll go ahead and Skullduggery and take out the Vanguard. This way, this will shut down their ability to get the Ancient back, and it gets the Ancient off the board. So that's fine. And we have Contract Killing up as well. Do we want to Contract Killing a token? That seems pretty bad. I just can't bring myself to do that. I can't. I'm gonna hate myself if they play a Vampire this turn. So, oh my goodness. Well, okay. We got punished. So we blow up the Glorifier. They're going to be able to get the Ancient back again. We should have used the Contract Killing on a token, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that. That felt terrible. You know, but now that token's going to be an Ancient. But we're going to be able to get in 6 this turn. So our opponent is going to go to 5. And we're going to attack with our miniature creature, actually. Send a couple extra damage through. So our opponent's going to go to, what, 3? Play the Companion. Go ahead and sack one of these treasure tokens. That's fine. I think we're going to be okay here, but that was definitely a bad decision there not to kill the Vampire token, because then we would have force them to have, you know, a token maker in order to be able to turn on the Ancient again. So hopefully we don't get punished too bad, you know, lose out on the rest of the round here because of that. Okay, so our opponent's going to play the Ancient on their turn. And we're going to go ahead and swing in. We'll go ahead and offer the trade. Actually, Mark of the Vampire is probably going to do it. Our opponent's going to have to trade here. And on the following turn, we'll be able to offer lethal. I guess if they draw a piece of removal, maybe contract killing, they could potentially kill the Glorifier and then maybe use the treasure tokens to play another creature in their hand. But they're definitely going to have to have removal for the Glorifier, or at least a blocker. What do they got here? Another Ancient? Queen's Agent? And that's not going to do it. Alright, so it looks like we got our final round here. Alright, perfect. Alright everyone, so that's going to do it for our Ixalan Vampire deck there. You know, I had a lot of fun playing again. You know, always love playing vampires. I had a ton of removal. Probably could have used a couple more of the quality, you know, 2 and 3 drops. But anyway, this might be our last Ixalan draft. Rivals is coming up pretty soon. I got a couple more days, so you never know. We might squeeze one more in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the picks. Hope you enjoyed watching the rounds. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.